I got these 3 steel hoops from a store that was just getting rid of them. They actually used to be a clothing rack, so they would have a stand underneath and sit like this, and they would hang clothes from them. And they were just sitting outside of the store, and I asked one of the employees if I could have them. He said, yeah, go for it. And so since I grabbed them, I've been trying to think of a cool little project I could do with them. And what I've settled on is, actually, if you're a Led Zeppelin fan, you'll know that each band member has their own little symbol. And John Bonham, the drummer of Led Zeppelin, his symbol is these 3 interlocking hoops. And since I have 1, 2, 3 hoops, I'm going to cut these up and weld them together to make that symbol. So the first step, what I did is I laid these out exactly where I want them to intersect and clamped it together. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark where they intersect on each side, and then I'm going to take the angle grinder and I'm going to cut the pieces off, and then that way, I'll account for the thickness of the intersecting material, and I can just weld them right back together basically so that they now intersect. So I'm pretty close to this thing fracturing into a bazillion pieces. This is exactly why I wear a face shield and glasses when I'm grinding. So hopefully I get another cutoff wheel. So apparently I had a little goof somewhere. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but that's a pretty big gap. So I think I'm gonna see if I can find some of the scraps I cut off and maybe kind of puzzle them in there. We'll see what happens. One of my favorite things about metal. So that piece, you probably remember that huge gap. You're able to bend it, fill it in, take it away, fill it back in again because you took away too much. And once I get that welded up and then hit it with the flapper disc, it's gonna look pretty good. It's not the most precise, beautiful job ever, but it'll look pretty good once we're done welding it up and then sanding it down. So here you can see the sculpture. I put it up against a wall. It actually turned out to be quite a bit bigger than I realized. And so what I ended up doing actually is listing it on OfferUp. And I've actually got some pretty good responses so far. And it's looking like I'm going to be able to sell this thing for about $150 in profit. So all in all, not bad for my first real art project, I guess, my first sculpture project. So it's pretty exciting. Thanks for watching.